Hello, Leo. Welcome. This is your March 2019 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you for joining and listening. And thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking all my videos. Truly do appreciate each and every one of you. So as we go into March, we're coming off a transit of the beginning of Chiron moving into Aries. This transit astrologically that I feel is really important as we go forward into the next several years. So for you, for Leo, it's mostly like changing of your belief systems, the patterns that you've been awakened to. It could have to do with reconsidering and, any launching of yourself, how you place restrictions on yourself. So I geared these readings for March for the beginning to kick off that transit. And on my Patreon channel, you can always go to my Patreon channel. There'll be a Chiron Aries reading per sign, which I put a lot of work into. And if you want to check that out, I will leave that information below. So let's get into your reading. And I see as we come into this reading, you have the Three of Swords, which is in reverse, which is good. So some of you have been through some heartaches, some hardships, some emotional, maybe it could be spiritual, it could be relationship dynamic, it could be thinking pattern, could have been a lot of things that, transpired from the end of the year into February and into now, right? So I see you coming into the month of March healing some wounds, whether it be physical or emotional, or a change in, how you feel, or a change in yourself. You could see yourself with a lot of transformation that's taken place, and you're coming out feeling healed, as even though the situations have been a little difficult to deal with, you feel a new calling. There's definite a new calling and a new healing experience that you're feeling. And the thing I love about this reading is, let me just move that card. You have the Empress here. So there's an abundance. There's a fertility. For some of you, this could be babies, having babies, getting ready to plan to make babies. When I see the Empress, it's about the resources that the earth provides, right? It's about abundance. It's about Gaia. It's about earth and earth matters, how you resource from this beautiful planet. So I see some of you really taking your hardships and everything that you've gone through, and you're reemerging with this sense of abundance in yourself. Your self identity and your soul, I feel, is really, taking the journey to appreciate what's out there and take it all in. It's beautiful. Now, for some of you, you do have the Seven of Swords, which is in reversed. If somebody has deceived you or lied to you or cheated or stolen from you, you've gone through the situation. You're going to see it in a whole different way. You have the courage, the strength, the tenacity. You got the Strength card right here. So beautiful, because it's about courage. And it's card number 8, which is the 8th house, and it's as above, so below. So I feel like you, with the infinity symbol that's here that I see, in the strength and the passion and the determination, you've had the courage, you've done the work, you've gotten through whatever the universe kind of has thrown out to you, and you're going through the motions, and you're coming out the other end just as strong as can be. What I love about this is that, yes, we have some sword cards, which coming into the first week of March, maybe the second week, you're finding your strength, your courage, in your abundance, in your fertile energy. And this is opening up the month of March for you with coming into a much more creative, there's news and information, there's new projects. There's a lot coming into play for you that you're ready for, and which spins it right into this beautiful Ace of Wands. It's creativity, it's a passion and a flow, it's a reemergence for you to really, get that match like going, and you're ready to light that fire and go, just go, right? And I love that for you. A lot of you are coming into a time where you're releasing chains and binds that hold you down. And when you release and you let it go, and you're able to move forward with not being so restricted by someone, or by someone that's been holding you back, or by a substance that's been holding you down, or a belief system that you only thought it could be one way. You're seeing now that there is a clear path. There's a choice to be made, right? And I love that because it's inspiring inspiration. You are at a point this month where you're able to see the beauty of what the opportunities are here for, the new beginnings that are ready to be started from any type of hardship that's taken place, right? You're coming to a point where you want to enjoy your finances, your loves, what you desire, what you value, and you're ready to just reinvent, reinform, reawaken, and to really go full force into, the comfortability that you want to surround yourself and those people that you want to surround yourself with. And I feel as though you're doing that, and you're going to release what doesn't serve, right? We always find a way to release what doesn't serve, no matter how much we go through emotionally with things like that. We find that way because that's the life force energy. And I feel like for you, there's been huge amounts of healing and huge amounts of awakenings that are just bringing you in the right direction and the right inspiration to really further you're looking to create the path that you want to go down. Now, I pulled another card that's at the bottom, and you have the Four of Pentacles. So this month of March is the Miser card in the deck. However, it's you being responsible financially, yes, and with, maybe taking the month of March and really recalculating, revisiting what you value, and, where you want to, what you want to put your money into, what type of study, what type of new projects, something that gives you back, right? So this is something that gives you back your return that you invest in. So for some of you, there's a clear message in there for that, whether that be work or job or project-wise. There's something that you're going to launch and do that is going to bring you back. What you sow is, you're going to reap what you sow. And for right here, it's in a good light, a better light, and you're better off for it. Now, for some of you that you feel like maybe someone's stolen an idea or is taken away from you, you will reemerge again. And you'll put that in the past, but there's definite new emotional beginnings coming for some of you. Also with the Princess of Cups, again, this could be the announcement. You could hear about babies again. So there's definite, depending on you and who these messages are for. I mean, it's a general reading, so it's open to quite a bit. So you could hear about babies or celebrations and things like that. And if it's you that's starting a family or thinking about it, there's some really prime golden energy right here to make that happen if it's wanted. Now, on the bottom of the deck, look at this beauty of a card. The Nine of Pentacles. So you're completing chapters, your comfortability, the luxuries you love in life, whether that's spiritual, whether that's monetary, whether that's your home, where you work, to make it beautiful, to make it have everything that's comfortable for you within it. I just think this reading is really, really sweet reading. Yeah, there's circumstance and there's some healing, but you know what? You're coming through, and you're coming through to the other side shining, and I like that. And I look at the other card on the bottom, it's the Queen of Swords, and you're coming through with a real strong channeling of clarity, energy, and able to receive with gifted ability. So, and I feel for Leos, some people you're just cutting yourself off from. You're detaching, and it's important so that you can, shine and be vibrant and have that ready to go again boost to you, because there's the new beginning that's going to come right behind it. So very nice reading for you. All right, let's take a look at your animal guidance, and I'm pulling from the Chip Richards Animal Spirit deck this month. Oh my gosh, and you guys receive fire. So when I was saying to light a match under your butt to create that flame, there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of juice and flow from you. So the fire energy is about creating. You could be destructing old ways and old patterns, beginning something new, and how you express. What outlet are you using to express that new dynamic of creation or creativity? And we have like a lot of fertile energy on the board. So let me read you a little piece of the card of fire. So it's card number 28. 2 is about choices and changes. And again, we have the 8. And the 8 is as above, so below. It is the infinity symbol when we place it that way, right? And 8 is strength and stability. So, the message is very clear within this reading. And I think with that Chiron Aries transit is going to be big for you, Leo, for the next several years, even though we're reading in March. Let me get the right book. So 28. Yeah, so choices and changes with stability, growth, as above, so below in the infinity. So the next chapter that's going to start. 2 plus 8 is 10. So we create a 1, a vibration of a 1. 1 is about 1, self, identity, new beginning. So there's a new you. All right, let's read number 28. I'm just going to read you a little passage from this, okay? All right. When fire comes into your world, it does so with pure energy, passion, and the sacred power of creativity. No matter what you feel may have held you back in the past, fire now comes to burn away any limitations and awaken the full expression of your creative potential. Fire brings fresh light, forward movement, and a dynamic expression. Now it's time to move. If you're not sure which way to move or how to begin, or dream or journey, take time to sit with fire. Light a candle or sacred flame in a circle of stones. Bring it to your prayers, your vision, or even your uncertainty. You may even like to bring on an offering of sacred herbs or tobacco. Release your intention to the higher powers of your great spirit within. Open yourself to receive guidance for what is now needed to create a real shift that you desire. Allow clarity of fire to speak to your heart and center your being. From this place, you will step forward with clarity and confidence, with faith and with power, and in the direction of your dream. With fire comes decisiveness, determination, and the will to initiate, to ignite, to light a new spark of possibility. Follow it. Claim these gifts for your journey now. Clear the clutter and space around you and give yourself a chance to seize a new pulse of life force, new energy, new visions, and dreams that are ready to come through you now. Get excited, be bold and expressive. Feel the breath of God moving through you. It is time to honor the great creative being that you are by moving into courageous action. Trust the visions of your dreaming with this passion and fire. It's time to begin the new. Wow, Leo. This stuff, that's how it unfolds with this reading. So this card was definitely meant for you. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you could give me a like or a thumbs up, that would be great. And as always, if anyone would like a personal reading from me, I will leave my email in the description below. Have a great month, everybody. I'll talk to you all soon.